In the previous episode, we defeated the Fallen Beholder and got almost destroyed repeatedly by giant waves of lava. It's a fun fight. I really do like that one. And it was only until like after I got to that final phase that I remember that the boss even did the giant waves, and it's really cool. Today we're probably gonna do Queen Slime, but also maybe the Destroyer. I'm not really sure what I want to do. It's one of those days where I'm just kind of feeling, what's the word for it? Lethargic. I think lethargic is a great word for it. We got a lot going on as far as like real life stuff, so I'm just kind of chilling, deciding what I want to do. I think, where is our hallowed? I'm trying to remember. It's off over here. Okay, so I could go set up a arena thing. In fact, maybe I can do that right now. If we can go like instant bridge. How many can I do? I just need like 3. I think 3 is way more than enough. But let's pop off over here. Actually, I probably should get some instant houses and put them down too, because we're out of houses. Like, we just have NPCs that they don't know what to do anymore, which is fine. I just need to figure out how I want to go about setting up their little homes. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, I have auto pause on from taking the screenshot for the last episode's thumbnail. Let's go ahead and plop this down. I'm gonna use this right here to give us that height that we need on this particular arena, just because the Queen Slime is a bit of a pain in the butt, as we all know, or can be at least. So I feel like that may help a little bit. All right, let's pop over here, and we're looking for gelatinous, what is it called? Crystals. I have 3 of them. I don't know how good this is gonna end up being. Oh, you know what? We should make some more of these for sure, because they're really good. Let's get like 1,000 adamantite ricochets. I think that'll work pretty good. It will allow me to kill the slimes that are popping out along with her, so maybe that'll help. I have no faith in this actually being good. We're just gonna kind of do it. What do we need for the boss? We're gonna summon. I kind of want to do this weapon, but it's just not going to be good for this particular boss, I don't think. It's awesome though. It's such a cool weapon. All right, here we go. Let's use the ricochets. I think by far gonna be, I just literally walked right into that. By far gonna be the best weapon for this fight. Because of that, because of the ricochet, you know? It's in the name. But you never really know. You never really know. So I spent all day painting miniatures today. And you know what? That's not a bad thing. It was actually my own stuff I was painting, which is very rare that I get to do that. I'm just kind of tired. I am, though, looking forward to tomorrow. Meeting with one of my buddies. We're going to play some Age of Sigmar. It's going to be fun. That's why I was painting my stuff for, just like getting ready for that game. I don't know what it is about Age of Sigmar 4th edition right now, but I'm just like in it. Everything about the game has me so excited. It's just a lot of fun, especially compared to playing Warhammer 40k recently. Like 40k just, I don't know what it is. I really like 40k, but the amount of sweaty gameplay type moves and stuff that there are, like really weird particular strategies to use in movement, and just like, yeah, if you know, you know. It's like, it's kind of like StarCraft. Actually, it's a great example. It's kind of a lot like StarCraft, where in StarCraft, specifically, let's say StarCraft 2, most people know like how to generally play that. Like if you've put a lot of time into it competitively or just like multiplayer wise, you kind of know the strategies of how to play the game. But there's a big difference between knowing and executing. And the players that do play in like major esports tournaments, they're insane. They're so good at the game. They can have so many more actions per minute than a standard player can. And it just completely changes how you play the game when you're at that level. There's nothing wrong with that. That's kind of the point of StarCraft. It's like, it is a high level, really high skill cap game when you get to that point. And honestly, oh, I knew I was gonna die there. I think Warhammer 40K is that in a nutshell. Is like that kind of like competitive nature, and I don't mind that. I think it's really fun, but I'm just not in a place in my life right now where I kind of care about that kind of competitive gameplay at the moment. So that's just with everything going on. So I'm just like looking forward to showing up with my Seraphon, my dinosaurs, riding dinosaurs tomorrow, and just playing a friendly game. I don't know what I want to do with that boss fight because I feel like the Ricochet is really good against it, but I think I wait. I honestly think I wait. And I'm not sure what to do with it. I could go to the Cryo Fang or the Hell Roller. And you know what? Let's try it one more time. We're going to try a different weapon there. We're going to try the one that we just got from Fallen Beholder. Man, I definitely need a better way to teleport here. Just set up some hallowed homes. But yeah, I want to try this weapon out, see how it goes, and then maybe swap between them a little bit, see what we can exactly do here. I just feel like it should be a little easier than that was. The problem is I was having a hard time actually hitting the boss. Speaking of, where the hell is this boss? Way over there. Kind of hoping to get some of the actual like ricochets off of it. Yikes. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. Like that does a lot of damage when it hits, but it's kind of hard to hit with it. Maybe I swap to it when she starts getting closer, you know? When she's like doing her whole thing. Oh my goodness, I just walked right into that stupid bubble. That's how it happens, you know? Yeah, it's a really cool weapon. Don't fall down, please. Don't run into, oh my goodness, I'm just literally running into everything. All right, let's clear out some of these slimers. Hit him with the ricochets. Maybe go a little focus mode. I was talking about Warhammer that entire last fight, and I think that distracted me a bit. Sometimes it focuses me. You never know. Sometimes I can just like, you know, discuss something completely unrelated to what I'm doing and have far more focus on what I'm actually playing. It's a weird like, zone to get in. It's kind of like, if you ever seen the movie Soul. Soul is a great movie, by the way. You gotta watch it. Great Pixar movie. I think got a little, what's the word I'm looking for? A little robbed by COVID on that one, because I think that movie would have done a lot better had it been able to like release normally in theaters. But it, yeah, it's freaking fantastic. They have a thing where people get in the zone, quote unquote. The creative people get in the zone, and they like kind of cross over to the spirit world a little bit. That's kind of what it is with me when I'm talking about random crap like this. Just like getting in the zone. That was just way too much death and destruction there. I can't see anything at night when I'm doing this fight. I think I am going to skip this fight for now. It has always been the case with me, where I find the Queen Slime slightly harder than the mechanical bosses. Just because of what they give you at the time, loot-wise. It's not comparable, I don't think. So, at that point, like, what do I do? Do I do the Destroyer first? I could. If I do the Destroyer, we would need to do it, like, now. And also, that's not a bad spot to fight that boss. Can I make a mechanical worm? I can. Okay. So, the other option here is to swap to the bombs. I actually don't think that's a bad idea. Throwing the gas container down and then blowing the bombs up. But it might be better just to do the adamantite ricochet, because it's really good. Let's get a few more of that so I have more. Okay, here's... I may need to swap my armor midway through the fight. All right, let's try this again. Oh my goodness, I did that for the second time in a row. Just like getting stuck on that. Figures. All right, that should be far enough. I think I could just float down to this and some of the boss right away. It's hard because, again, I can't really see. Crap. I am going to do this real quick. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to go Hunter Potion. I think the hunter potion will be better for me than just playing. Oh my goodness, third time. Walked right into that wall. I think the hunter potion will be better for me than doing it the other way. Okay, let's summon here. Maybe that works. Kind of like a way to handle that particular. I don't know. This ricochet is also just like hyper good because I could kill all the probes with it. Can try to get him to bait down on the bottom. Just want to kill the probes. Like get rid of the probes. We're gonna play the long game on this one. I'm trying to like burn them down and have like a million probes to deal with. I'd rather just blast them if I can, which I'm totally not successfully hitting them at all. Okay, pick up the health. We all know the health is really good from the probes. The classic way to kill the destroyer. I'm gonna turn the map off though because you can't see otherwise. Oh my goodness, Sin. Oh my goodness, stop sucking. Stop it. Oh, it's a waste of time. I like got immediately destroyed on that attempt. I tried the potions or the bombs. That didn't work. I don't know. I'm just like I'm not in the zone tonight for fighting the destroyer, I guess. So I gotta change my plan here. Okay, I'm changing my plan. I'm gonna find Vanadium or whatever it is. I think it's right here. Let's double check. I upgraded my pickaxe to make sure that I can actually mine it if it happens to have a thing. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna get this. So the chunks make what? They make bars, obviously. And the bars make Vanadium throwing axes. Deal 50% increased damage and inflicts light curse when falling from an arc. See, that actually might be really good. And gravity well, suck things in. That's pretty cool. This might be really good against the destroyer. So it's something I should consider using instead. So let's farm a little bit of that out. What is it per bar? 4 per bar, and I need 2 bars to make that. Okay, let's get a little bit of this, and we shall try that again against the destroyer. Although I am gonna run out of like souls a night, which sucks. I hate farming souls a night. So someone in the comments of the previous episode gave me an absolutely killer tip. Okay, so bucket. I didn't know you could do this, by the way. You get a bucket. Okay, step 1, you get a bucket. Step 2, I don't know. Step 3, profit, right? No, you get a bucket. Where's my closest water? The ocean. All right, so we're gonna come over here and we're gonna make it a water bucket, you know, as you would expect. Boop, there we go. And then we're gonna go back to town over here, okay? And then we're gonna take the bucket, we're gonna put it here, and now it acts like we have water there. It's amazing. Okay, so then we can do potions, and you can see I can now make a bunch of potions here as usual, but I can make bottled water. So now I don't have to go with bottles to get water, which is what I've been doing for like the last 10 series. I didn't know that you could do that. So thank you very much. Blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind. All right, we need to farm prismite in order to get that. Most everything else is going to be okay. I'm not too worried about it. And I've got basically everything else there. Where is it? Yeah, so the life force potion is probably the one I want the most, and the heart reach. Where's heart reach? That one I need the crimson tigerfish for. I obviously have way more than enough daybloom. I just need to go fish the tigerfish, which is not that big of an issue. Okay, I'm also going to get some instant houses while we're at it. Okay, so we're going to instant. Go 1, 2, 3. We're going to go set up a little settlement in the hallowed, so that way we can move some nerds in. Okay, we're going to try this again with our throwing axes. Also, I've been rambling for like the past 30 minutes, so if things aren't sequitur like in my thought processes, just go with it. Just go with it. Here we go. I'm gonna start tossing some axes, baby. See how well this does. I already feel like I'm doing more damage than I was before. just because these axes are baller. I do like the concept of the axes when it comes to damaging bosses and whatnot. Like being able to throw them up in the air is really cool. What was that boss that I used? That alien thing. You know what I'm talking about. The Star Scouter. There we go. I did try and use the axes on him, but it didn't really work because of just the way that boss works in general. I think it would be a lot better at this one. Now, I got absolutely wrecked because I'm just getting shot to death and I don't have any way to clear these guys. I don't know, man. I feel like Thrower is incredibly weak in its current iteration. I'm looking forward to their remake of it. All right, I'm gonna try one last ditch effort here. Here we go, Skeletron Prime. Kind of feel like Skeletron Prime would be a little easier with our current weaponry because of the bouncing, but then again, maybe it isn't. It all comes back down to like, how much damage do I think I can do against this thing? I'm already doing more damage than I was against, whatchamacallit, the Destroyer. I feel like the Destroyer should have been the easier boss for us as Thrower. We have a lot of like really high damage options, or not high damage. We have potentially high damage options. Better way to put it, maybe. But like the bouncing weapon with the ricochet feels like it should be doing more than it is. But then you run into the issue of it being kind of overpowered. And I'm gonna die here. Can't believe it. I just can't kill anything tonight. I think I give up. I can't kill anything right now. It's kind of brutal. And I don't really know what could potentially upgrade our damage. Our damage is too low. And our survivability is way too low as well. And it's like, let's see here. If I go on their guide of like post-mechanical bosses, right? And I go to Thrower, the Chlorophyte is like the thing that pops up. Which that tells you a lot. The Stark Cleaver, or Soul Cleaver rather, which I believe is a drop and not a crafted thing. Let's double check it. No, this is yeah, it's from the Lich. Like that's not happening. I kind of feel like Thrower at this point is incredibly weak, and I gotta decide like how I'm gonna do this. Do I keep trying to do Queen Slime? I don't know if the Queen Slime is actually gonna drop anything for us, so I gotta do some research here on what kind of weapons I can get that might help. But right now the Thrower feels impossibly weak.